Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Super excited to have you here, or welcome back if you're already subscribed, and if you're not, subscribe below. So I just wanted to share some exciting news with you guys. I have been really changing route recently, and this is where I've ended up so far. So I've felt called to start offering more services, and I just feel so excited about it because it feels so in alignment. So normally I would work on things like projects like courses and like my shop and like things like that, but I would do healing sessions on people I know, and then friends of friends, and then like kind of like word of mouth. And I would never actually offer healing sessions online, but I feel called to it. I just feel like super excited for the future. My clients have been getting amazing results. They always do anyway, but recently with my cosmic healing, it's just been insane, and I'm so grateful that I'm going to be able to share this gift with you guys. So I basically do cosmic healing, which I just named it because there's not really a name out there for what it is. So I started off with my healing journey doing intuitive healing. I then got tuned to Reiki all the way up until Reiki Master. And I really love healing. It's just natural. I know that in past lives I've been a healer, and it's just natural within me. And then I basically, as I'm going through my Kundalini awakening, it just feels like the healing has gotten deeper. My Kundalini awakening triggered my cosmic awakening, or the other way around. I don't know which way it happened. But basically I have been channeling light language, and I have been doing more cosmic healing in the sense where I'm connecting to cosmic beings rather than in a session. Usually I'd be connecting with like your spirit guides or your angels and things, or your like loved ones, which I still do, but like now is channeling through me is cosmic energy, and it's more cosmic based, where it's like different star systems are coming through, and things like that. And again, your loved ones still come through in the sessions, your spirit guides, your angels, all of that, but the Octarians have been channeling through me to assist with the healing, and it's been really amazing. And also I've been doing the light language. There's a few different ways you can do light language. You can channel it as in like verbally speak it, or you can do hand movements as it's kind of like a sign language to the light language, which was really cool. So I haven't quite got to the stage where I am channeling it verbally. I can hear it in my head, and then I'm just basically doing the light language movements. But that's been really fun too. Took me a minute to get used to, but yeah, it's been really fun because it's opened so many more doors through like a healing point of view. So not only now can I do healing, I can also do upgrades and activations, and helping your DNA shifts and things like that. And I know that can be really hard to wrap your head around, because honestly it's hard for me. Well, it was hard for me to wrap my head around too. But basically, whatever you're struggling with in your life right now, then you can we can tailor it to you. So if you're struggling with prosperity, now I'm able to offer a prosperity upgrade. So it basically helps the rather than when you go through healing, we get into your subconscious and we're like, okay, what is in your subconscious that is stopping you from manifesting money? we kind of like, we get into your subconscious by poking at the bruises, like what are all these emotions that are coming up, and then when you spill up all these emotions, you show what is in your subconscious, and then we know what to remove. Also, I'm more of an intuitive healer, so your guides are always, I'm always communicating with your guides, and they're kind of showing me more what you need to, and then, you know, we remove it, and then you have to then implement a new positive mindset to replace the old negative mindset that we removed, and therefore then you manifest money. But this is different. It's so quick. It's just so much quicker. It's so much more effective, in a sense where sometimes people are so clung on to their old beliefs. When we remove it, they can almost like sometimes bring it back. Like over time, they're just like, because they're not implementing these new beliefs to fill that empty space almost, they start to relive the past, because they're not manifesting any money, but they're almost in a space where they're like, well, this is so weird. So then they start to go back to their old limited beliefs and old patterns, like, well, I used to think like this, and then they bring it back, and it's kind of like that waiting period makes them uneasy. Whereas this is so amazing, because when we are doing the prosperity, I do not have a clue what that noise was, prosperity upgrade, we are able to shift the DNA within you, so it's not a longer period of time of like trying to get to the root of the cause, you know, seeing what's in your subconscious, removing it, trying to implement new structures in your subconscious to form the manifestation. It's just changing your DNA in an energetic sense to think prosperous. Done, literally. It's just done in one session, and it's insane. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, and also I know DNA scares some people, like when I say like DNA upgrade or DNA activation, I cannot do anything in a negative way. Your guides would not allow me. I'm only tapping in to your energy, in a sense the same as a healer does. It's the same thing. It's just that it's cosmic energy flowing through, so it helps get to a deeper structure within you, and then helps shift, like you would be shifting your DNA by changing your subconscious through you know, subliminals, and like working on your mindset and things like that. But it does take such a lot longer of a time. Some people it's very quick if the belief isn't rooted deep, but you know, some people it takes a long time. I've known people to go through this for years and only then change their you know, their mindset on something. But this is so much more efficient, because it's just so much more quicker, because we can go into your energy and change it straight away. Also, it's not just prosperity, it's just an easy one to explain. I now offer third eye activations, and so it basically cleanses your third eye and then activates the DNA within you to open your third eye and start to utilize your soul's gifts in the most beautiful divine way. As we're doing it, I'm also putting a protection bubble around you to make sure everything is happening in the divine way, and also, you know, you're protected, and we're setting intentions at the start to make sure you know to only allow in love and light and the highs of high frequency. No you know, low frequencies, no negative energy is allowed to come through. You know, I just want to make sure everyone's as safe as possible, so that's amazing. Also, if you're already have your third eye open and you maybe see like things in the corner of your eye, or every now and then, you know, you have a dream about something and it comes true, you'll most likely already have your third eye open to an extent. But maybe you just want to upgrade that experience and strengthen your abilities, strengthen that third eye, then we can upgrade it in the sense where we can help clear it all out, help open it a little bit more. And if it's open fully and you know there's just some maybe fear there where it's kind of blocking you from moving forward because you're a bit scared or whatever it is, it basically removes that and helps you get over to the next step. Sometimes I've had it as well where I have been progressing with my my gifts, and then there's just a period of time where I'm not progressing. It feels very stagnant and boring, and it's just like, what's happening? Like, I've been here for a long time now, I don't see any progression. I'm trying my best, you know, I'm working hard at it, but just nothing. This is a really good one for that too, because sometimes we just need that boost of energy to help get things rolling again. And also, if you get the upgrade, you know, third eye upgrade, you can use that as many times as you want in the future. Like, if you need another bit of boost, then you can use that, the same one, again. And also I have the purpose activation. So this is a really good one because this has been coming up a lot recently for my clients too. So finding your soul's purpose, or not finding your soul's purpose, like almost like aligning with it, because I feel like right now for my clients that are being guided to me, they are on the verge of their soul purpose, but they haven't quite got to it. And it's just like more like just a little twitch in your energy, just a little bit alignment, you know, a little bit of movement just to get you on the right frequency and bring in your soul's purpose within you know, reach. So it's really, really fun that I'm able to help people with what they actually need, rather than just going and you know, saying like, well, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing, like I'm just going to a Reiki healer and they're just kind of like aligning my chakras. Sometimes we need tangible like things to change. We can't just be like, okay, like let's change my mindset and then not see anything change. Like, sometimes we are at the point where we just feel like we need more, and this is where my sessions come into play, because I have these activations and upgrades where you can just download and you can keep, but I also offer one-on-one sessions. So everything, it's hard to explain because every session is different, because everything is tailored to what you need. So I basically tap into your energy, your spirit guide, your loved ones, your angels, you know, and basically they're letting me know where you're at right now in your soul's evolution and growth, and you know, whatnot, and what you're needing to help get to the next step, and what we can activate within you, what we can, you know, help you get to that next part, rather than just saying like, okay, we did a little healing, off you go, or you know, your loved ones say this or that. Like, I've put it all together. I've just made my own little unique thing where it's, if you need an activation, we're going to give you the activation because that's what you need right now. Also, we do the healing, and also we're channeling your loved ones or your spirit guides or whatever it is. It's just all in one, because I'm just so, I think it's the mum in me that I feel like it's a waste of time to not do it all while you're there. Like, you have the chance, you may as well get it all done. So on my sessions, we basically get to know each other a little bit, take me through what you're going through, we go deep, and then I start the healing off. And then most of the time your angels show up and they're like, well, they're there anyway, but they step forward, you know, they'll let me know where it needs healing and stuff like that. So I'm sending the healing to whatever part that needs healing, and then we move on to the next thing. As the healing's still going on, we basically then are you know, I'm channeling, maybe it's a past life, or maybe it's this life, or maybe it's a message that you needed to hear, that, you know, this is the reason why something is happening, and this is you know, it's all playing out right and it's meant to happen, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a message from your loved ones. You know, it's just so many different things happen. And then a lot of the time, my clients most of the time just come and they're just in utter shock with what is going on. They're like, how do you know this? But yeah, it's just really fun to do these sessions because they're all different, they're all so unique, and it's really hard to explain to people what a session is going to look like because it's just unique to you and what you need and what your soul needs to hear and all of that. And then once the healing is done, they will let me know. By this time you're already like, what on earth, like my whole perspective on everything has changed. Sometimes we'll do like a little activation at the end depending on what you need, and then yeah, so that's kind of the gist of what am I doing. That's kind of the gist of my one-on-one sessions. So if you're wanting to book in, then I've basically made an Etsy shop just to offer these services. So I will link it in the description box below. If you're wanting you know, a one-on-one session, then you basically book in and I'll get an email from whoever's booked in, and then we'll arrange to schedule a time and a date, whatever's best for you. I do always try to make sure that they are as quick as possible, so you're not waiting around for like however long, like a few weeks or whatever. There's not like a huge waiting list because this is like brand new that I'm putting out there to do this. And yeah, so like you can buy one of the downloads where you can just get it instantly, or you can have a one-on-one session with me. So let's say if you wanted your third eye activating, you can buy the downloadable one, or you know, if you're having a one-on-one session as well, there's no point in buying the downloadable one because we can do that in the session. You don't necessarily have to do both. So I just wanted to put that out there so people don't waste their money. Also, like if there's something on there that you can't see, maybe it's a different activation or whatever, a starseed activation, or you know, whatever activation you want, then you can book in with a one-on-one session and we can do that over that session. So yeah, there's so much we can do. It's just, yeah, baby steps. This is new. I'm super excited. Yeah, I hope to see you on some sessions. I'm excited to get to know you guys even more. I love to get to know everyone who's watching, and I hope this meets the right people out there on the internet. It just feels like I'm just calling in all of the mostly the star not the star group, star group, the golden children, because in most of my sessions recently it's been like, oh, an activation for this, you know, or that you're going into your purpose and you're a golden child. And it's just insane because I'm a golden child too, and I assume that's why, you know, I'm attracting them. I think it's something to do with my purpose, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna create a whole video on exactly what a golden child is next week, and all of the background information about that, because I've come into contact with so many recently, and I feel like it's something to do with what I'm meant to be doing and also these sessions. So it feels like I've literally, every time I'm doing it, it's not every healing I've done, but every time I'm, you know, speaking to someone on the street that I don't even know, and it's just like I've just bumped into them and I'm just having a conversation, then it feels like it's like a connection and it's meant to happen, and it's almost like you know, they were meant to be in my life for me to activate them, and just for a split second, or like I'm just like meeting all of these people on my sessions that are from past lives with me, because we're all reincarnated on this life, and we're all the golden children to help the planet in whatever way. It just feels like these sessions are really, really good way for people to come into their power, and also me, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna stop rambling on now. I'm super tired, you can tell by the way I look. I'm gonna go get some rest so I can recharge for these sessions. And yeah, super excited, hope to have you there, and I will see you in next week's video. There's going to be meditation Monday, this Monday, and then also the next video will be on the golden children and why we're here. What are we here to do? There's so many of these star systems, like, oh, there's like, what star system do you come from, or what star group do you come from? Like, are you a crystalline child? Are you a rainbow child? Like, are you a starseed? There's so many, but have you heard of the golden children? Have you? Well, I'm here next week to tell you all about it and how I channeled it without even realising, and then I got told later on what it was. So make sure to stick around then, and later on, after it's done, I'll put the link in the description.